Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the podcast. This is episode number 3. I am your host, Melanie Guerra, and today we will be talking about how my production skills developed throughout this project. Many have asked questions about my editing, storyboarding, script, acting, and creativity, and I'm here to answer them. So let's get started. Editing. At first, I had a bit of experience with media and editing techniques before this project. This is because my teammates, Adrian and Emily, did have some experience and were able to show me the platforms that they have used to edit in the past and how they function. Storyboarding and script. Within the class, we were able to do storyboards for the film that we would do for practice and get experience so that we could develop and create one for the final 2-minute film opening. Therefore, I was very familiar with creating a storyboard for our film. I knew how to do a script and how it looked, but I wasn't sure of how to use a platform to actually write the script. However, my teacher would show us videos on Studio Binder for our research in camera angles, movements, and other different techniques. And at the end of those videos, the creator would mention their website and how to write a script for it. Therefore, my group and I decided to use Studio Binder to develop our script. The steps that it took us to write out the script were easy, since everything was obvious to the eye and the layout was super easy to understand. It was a super helpful tool in writing our script, and it made the process easier. The storyboard and the script allowed the film process to be much smoother since all of our ideas were already written and drawn out. We just had to act them out. Acting. In my previous acting class, my teacher would make us act out different plays, so I had experience and I was aware of acting. I knew how and when a character was supposed to act when they were filming because of the background knowledge that I had already had built in me prior to filming. While filming, I remembered all that I had visualized and captured and was able to apply it and perform even better in my acting skills than before. In class as well, we would practice making films in order to prepare for our final 2-minute film for our paper 1. Before filming all the scenes, we would do a test run to see how the shot and scene would look and how it would be acted out. Creativity. My creativity skills are pretty strong. I think it's mainly because I read a different range of genres, and it gives me a window to be creative and also allows me to put in perspective what genre my group and I would have liked to do at the time. With my creativity, I was able to help and support my group with this film and give in ideas on what to do and how to do it. For example, we were in between a thriller and a horror film for our genre. And based off of the kidnapping and how we planned on doing it, I gave the input that it would be more of a thriller scene since there would be anticipation, but not any explicit and blood splashing scenes. Instead of explicit scenes, we chose to do eerie sounds and screams to enhance the full thriller effect of the film opening. My creativity also helped me with visualizing and deciding which camera angles and camera movements would work best for the dialogue and actions of each character. Creativity allowed us to think outside of the box and decide that we should use makeup for the bruises and scratches that Jose would have on his face and arm in order to enhance the mise-en-scene of the kidnapping and what effect it had on the character. That part was not in the 2-minute film opening, but I still wanted to mention it. Camera movements and angles. At first, I wasn't aware that the media had so many camera movements and angles, but as I went through my research, I was able to learn about all the camera movements and angles, when to use them, and how to use them properly. In class, our teacher would allow us to take pictures from different angles so that we would become familiar with them. Therefore, when it came to our final film, I had an overall idea of what shots would look good with each piece of dialogue for each character to enhance the full film scenes. For example, if dialogue was incorporated in the scene that we were filming, it would most likely be a cowboy shot or a full shot in order to fully see the character and their intentions and attitudes. Therefore, the incorporation of our shots and angles into our 2-minute film opening were quick and easy. Mise-en-scène. Within our film, we decided to use a variety of components for mise-en-scène to enhance the thriller film opening. We used black and gray for the kidnapper outfits so that they represented the kidnapper look, and the victims that were getting kidnapped wore adventurous/comfortable outfits to enhance their intentions of wanting to relax and eat. These are very opposite wardrobes in order to enhance the difference between those who were the victims and those who got kidnapped, and their purpose in the film. The dominoes, the game, and the Domino's pizza enhanced and gives hints towards the title of our film, The Domino Effect, and how in each scene the choices you make can cause the wrong outcome. Thank you for coming to my podcast.